This morning we have our drink of the day, which is the Pepsi Wild Cherry and Cream Sugar Free. I've had these before. I really do like them. We're having it today in our Starbucks cup. This is one of my favorite Starbucks cups. These were not cold, so we put it on ice. We have a few packages today. We have a couple from Vinted. We also have one from Amazon. Now, I have not been ordering from Amazon. I think I talked about that before, about the fact that I'm not currently ordering from Amazon anymore. When you order from Vinted, you only have 24 hours to make sure that it is the correct order and that everything is good. Because I do these videos, I don't open them immediately when I get them in. I bring them in here and put them on the desk. That's going to come back to bite me one of these days. So I decided on this one order in particular that I needed to make sure that it was, in fact, what I ordered. If it's going to be a few days before I actually do the filming, I may have to start opening some of these just because I don't want to end up getting the wrong item and then not being able to do anything about it, or getting the items broken or not in good shape and not being able to do anything about it because my time will be up. We have something new today, so we're going to look at it and see what we think about it, and hopefully it will help us with our videos. So we're going to see. So today, let's go ahead and get into it, and I'll start with the one that I've already opened. So this one is from Angelina. So Angelina, thank you so much for sending this. These items are in fact paid for by myself. I do not get any of these for free or anything along those lines. I do pay for them. I'm thanking them simply for shipping them. This is a Loungefly Disney pin, and this is for Maid Marian from Robin Hood. Now, this pen actually sold for $8.90 when it was purchased new, and I believe I gave like $8 for it. Now, this was before they started doing their crowns on the back of their pens, so this is going to be just a simple little pin here. But the thing is, I looked up a couple of these pens on the pen trading app, and they had really good values on them right now. So I went ahead and got all three of them. I don't think Maid Marian had a value on it, but I believe these other two were the ones that had the values on them. This one is Prince John. Again, this one is $8.90 when it was new. This is the old style backer. And again, I paid $7 and I think these were $7.99 a piece. But then when I got them, I think I ended up giving like $20 or something for all three of them. I can't remember what the amount was, but I got a really good deal on them. And the last one is Robin Hood. So these are the three that I got. This one also was $8.90. So these are some of the older pins from Loungefly. The newest Loungefly ones have like little crowns all in the back. These don't because they're the older style. I'm not exactly positive what I'm going to do with these right now. I don't know if I'm going to just put these into my trader book or if I'm going to put these on my shelves. I haven't made this decision yet. These pens, though, they were $8.90 new, and I believe when I looked these two up that they were showing around $25 value each. So that's one thing about them that is a really good thing, is that the value was way higher than what they were being sold for. And so whether I keep them in my collection or whether I decide to use them for traders, it will still have a really good high value on my collection, because if it's a $25 value, I can trade these for a $25 valued pen of another sort each. So right here I would have basically $75 in value, depending on what we want to do. But I do like this set. I don't have any Robin Hood pins. Not sure what other ones they did in this collection, so I'll be looking to see what I can find and see if we can find any more of them. If I can find the whole set, I may just end up putting them in frames on my shelves. And then this one just said, "Thank you for your order." As I've said before, I keep my packaging because I reuse it to send out my orders for Vinted. So if you didn't know, I have a Vinted page or Vintage store, and I sell some of the stuff that we see on the videos, but also I am starting to take some of my collections and make them a little bit smaller. Not necessarily my Disney ones. I mean, yes, I am doing some Disney. It's mostly like if I have like some of the durables that we've been doing. I have some of the durables listed on there, but sometimes it's the durables that I have duplicates of. So this order came from Miranda. Okay. I don't usually order durables secondhand. I normally buy them in the packs and then we do the unboxings and then I list the ones on Vinted that I want to sell. But this person made me a really good deal on all of these. And so I really couldn't pass them up because I believe there's a lot in here that we don't have. And this probably should end up being its own video. So I think that's what we'll do. We will set these to the side for right now. Go ahead and open this and see what it is, just because I didn't order anything from Amazon. And yes, I even keep like these Amazon packages, Walmart packages. I keep it all and reuse it because you absolutely can. And if you're selling on Vinted and you're buying stuff or you're receiving stuff, make sure you keep your packaging and reuse it too, because there is no sense in selling stuff online and then having to buy more, the packaging to send it in if you're already receiving some stuff. It's good to recycle. And this is one way that we can do that. Okay. This didn't actually come from Amazon. This came from a company, and this is actually going to be a sponsorship. So I'm not going to show this to you right now because I have to do a specific video for these. So we actually are going to have a sponsorship coming up. So check back for that too, because that's exciting. We've never had a sponsorship on this channel, and they reached out to me and asked me if they could do a sponsorship with me, and absolutely, we're going to have it on both of our channels. So yeah, that's exciting. So I won't show this one. I will be doing that in its own video. Okay, so this video may be a little shorter than I thought it was going to be. So here's the next thing that we got. So I have been filming on my phone, and it's a little difficult to do that and be able to use my phone to look up things, because that's normally what I do. I have an older laptop, and I'm just about to the point of needing to replace it. Actually, it's past the point of needing to replace it, but I just haven't done it yet because I do my filming on my phone and do my editing on my phone. Well, I'm paying $10 a month storage extra on iCloud, and it just doesn't seem to be worth it to me to do that if I don't have to. So I actually went and looked for a camera. Now I know everybody, or I know a lot of people are using the Osmo, it's the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 for filming, and that's great. But if you get the creator pack and you get everything that you need to go with it, all the extras, it's $1,000 for that camera, 600 to 1,000 or more, depending on what you get for it. I'm not there. I'm not to that point. We don't make much money off of this, and when I say much, I mean like pennies a day. So we don't make money off this really. I don't really do it for the money, obviously. But I wanted to upgrade and see if I could get a camera that we could use that has the flip screen, so I can see like when I'm showing things, like how close I am to the camera and whether or not it's in focus, because I don't know right now. So I decided to try this. So my thoughts were, we are looking at going on another trip, and it will be a little bit later because it is just way too hot right now, and timing is just not great. So I'm looking at getting a camera to use while we're traveling, plus doing these videos. And so I thought I would give this one a try. Now I was looking at several different ones, and this is the one that I decided might be best for us to try. This is the Vivitar 4K Ultra HD 20 megapixel camera, 4H Ultra HD. It has a rechargeable battery, 3-inch full color LCD display, LED flash, macro and telephoto, hot shoe mounting, 2 bonus lenses, a flip out screen, a memory card included, a carrying bag, USB-C charger or cord. So I thought this might would be really good for us to try. It also says we can share wirelessly. It is the Vivitar VEC XX101. A rollback at Walmart, and then if I ordered it online and did a store pickup, it was on sale even more. So that's what I ended up doing, and that's what ended up being one of the main reasons I chose it. The other reason I chose it is because one of the other ones I was looking at was a Kodak, and I was told that Vivitar has a much better lens than what the Kodak camera did have or does have. So I thought we would give this one a try and just see. I'm not sure, but I also knew I did not want a big camera. So if I could get a small one, it would be better for us if we could get a small one to use. They also told me they have a 30-day return policy on these. So that was another reason that I decided to go with it, because I could give it a try, see what we think, and then we could return it. But it does look nice. It does have a little bit of weight to it, and it does have the flip out screen. So when we're recording, we can record and then see everything that's going on over here. I'll have to get used to that because I'm not used to seeing that right now, so I'm not sure how that will work for me. So this up here is if you want to mount an additional flash, you just take this piece out and slide your flash in. I do like that this piece is here though, because it protects that from getting dust or dirt or rain or anything like that on it. So I don't know anything about it, literally just opened the box. So these are our lenses that we can use. I don't know much about these either, so I'll have to look to see what the difference is. But now this does say this is the macro lens, which is probably going to be something that we need for a lot of the stuff that we do, because that just screws right in and makes it to where you have the macro lens. It says it's a 0.45x super wide angle lens with macro. If you have this camera, or you have another camera that's not a real expensive one, just something that I can use basically for like these videos, let me know, because I'd like to know where you are. It says please do not return to the store, but the store did tell me that I could return this up to 30 days. And then this is the battery for it. Powering on. It's set on a very cool color right now, so we will have to work on that also. Again, I've got the book here, so we'll have to see what we can figure out about it. It also does have a plug for a microphone here that will be very helpful. We have started using a microphone. It is here. I forget about it a lot of times because it's not something we're used to having. So these are some of the new things that we have. Do you have a Vinted page, or you can think about starting one? Our Vinted page is VenturesWithM, all one word. So if you want to look and see what's on there, check it out. We upload things just about I try to do it daily, but it's about every 2 to 3 days sometimes. But when I do upload, I usually put several things on there at one time. Make sure you come back to check out what we got in this package. Hopefully we will be using the new camera in the upcoming videos, where we can see what the difference is, and you can let me know if you like it or not. With that being said, have a wonderful day, and remember, we love you.